Okay, so you've connected, you've shared your story, you've whooped them, and you've made an offer. They've said yes. You've sent the invitation to the destination where they can get the information. You've followed up a number of times elegantly, and now it's time to get them started. They said, okay, I'm ready to get started. What's the next steps? You then really have two options. You can say to them, okay, we can do it two ways. Would you prefer I send you a link and you do it yourself, or would you prefer to send me your details and I can do it for you? Which one would you prefer? And then if they decide that they want you to send the link, go to the video. It's in your back office, but it's also in this group, about how to set up a recommended cart link. You do it in your back office, it emerges in your app, you click share Isagenix, and you can share the link to that pack that you've created to them, okay, and anyone, all right? It will always be there for you. That's easier because it saves you a lot of time, but sometimes they want you to do it. So if you want to do it manually, go into your back office, click enroll new customer, and then put all their details in, okay? So once they're enrolled, you can actually then support them, okay? Now, support part is really important because if you don't support your customers, then they're not going to reorder and they're not going to be open to coming to an event later, okay? And they're not going to stick. And when you're building a business, okay, if that's your objective, you need to develop great relationships with your customers, okay? So the support piece is important. The support, what happens is once they enroll, you then add them to the VIP customer group. So they move from the prospecting group, Rediscover, into the VIP customer group, which is the Superfood Secret or Results for Life or Unleash Your Inner Legend. There's a few, okay? Whatever one you're in, that's the one, okay? So once they're in there, how you get them in there is you send them a welcome message in Messenger with the link to join the group, okay? So you can create a little welcome message with their details, tell them that pack's gonna arrive soon, and here's the link to join the VIP customer group. Once they're in there, you tag them in the welcome post, and it tells them the instructions. They subscribe by clicking the link at the top to the 30-day automatic coaching program. It's going to take out all the heavy lifting for you and coach them for you during that 30 days, okay, which is really cool. So make sure you tag them in that, they subscribe to that, so they get all the important updates and communication, and they get all those automation things sent to them. Now, when their pack arrives, they're going to be super excited. They're going, my pack's here, my pack's here. This is when you want to book in an orientation call with them to jump on the phone and make sure everything's okay. Before you do that, make sure they've clicked start on the bot and they've watched the orientation video. Orientation, okay? The orientation video can also be found in the unit section, all right, of the Superfood Secret. So they watch the orientation video because if they watch that before you jump on the phone, it takes out all the heavy lifting for you. It does all of the hard stuff for you. It takes out 40 minutes for you, okay? It's only 16 minutes long, so don't worry. But it tells them how to set up their app. It tells them how to go on the IsoBody challenge. It teaches them how to do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day, the schedule, measurements, photos, everything, okay? So make sure they watch that video before you jump on the phone to do the opening the box call and orientation, okay? Once you jump on the phone, answer their questions, get their goals again, and say, okay, let's get started, all right? Then what you want to do, in the Messenger chat, coaching chat you've got, you can include your sponsor if you need extra support, but what you want to do is do a little alert for day 9, 20, and 30 check-in, okay? These are check-in dates. These are like little checkpoints for them to go to, because your job as their coach is to do one thing, get them to their goal and their wish, okay? So you get them to their first win. That's your objective, their first win. They need to get a result, okay? So the products will do the heavy lifting. The coaching chat, program will do a lot of the coaching, okay, and send lots of information to them. And your role on day 9 is to get their measurements and weight and give them their first win. Give them a shout out in the group, give them a shout out on their page, whatever. Day 20, jump on the phone with them and then do their first auto ship order to make sure that's set up okay. And celebrate their measurements and their weight then, okay? Celebrate again. Then on day 30, get their weight, their measurements, and their after photo and do a comparison of before and after, okay? Do it for them. Build that before and after photo for them. Send it to them so they can see their progress. And then celebrate with them with a nice post on Facebook, with a post in the Superfood Secret group or the customer group, and put a post in the Rediscover group congratulating them, okay? Post it up everywhere. And you'll soon see that they're ready to start sharing, okay? So that is how you support someone. You do have to make sure you invest in them if you want them to invest in your business, okay? Like every business, the better you treat your customers, the better they'll treat your wallet, all right? So Once you've done that and they've got their first win and they're ordering products, this final step is critical. If you miss this, if you don't do this part, okay, then there's a 70% chance in 12 months they will not be ordering products. That's how important this next part is. It's called event, okay? Enroll, support, event. Enroll, support, event. Enroll, support, event. I'm harping on, but it's so important. So you want to invite them to an event, okay? Now, that could be a sip and sample, a little local sip and sample event, an opportunity meeting event. It could be a corporate event, okay? So the corporate events, you find them there's a link in the pin post of the Executive Factory, and there's also, you go to isogenicsevents.com. Isogenicsevents.com. There's all the events across the world. You can simply find out when the next one is on and go to it and invite them, okay? Here's why. People join for the products and get the results, but they stay for the community. They stay for the community. If they don't know the community exists, they've not experienced it because they've not been to any sort of event, then they're not going to be a customer in 12 months. They're going to just disappear. So it's so important to get them to an event. It's so important that you could probably skip all that we went through and invite them straight to an event. That's how powerful they are. Okay, so event, that's why it's in green. It is the most important. Okay, green means go. When you take someone to an event, you invite them. You say, hey, I'm having a sip and sample this Sunday. Would you like to come over and try some new products? Hey, we're having a little get together. Would you like to come? Hey, there's an event on. I think you're going to get so much out of it. I love the previous one I went to. Would you like to come with me? And if you can help them to buy a ticket, they're invested in the event. Okay, if you buy a ticket for them, it doesn't empower them and they may not show up because there's nothing invested. So some great events, when they get to an event, people say to us all the time, oh, they don't want to be a business builder. Oh, they don't want to share. That's because they haven't been to an event. Every single person in our organization that shared has been to an event. Those that haven't been to an event have not shared. Okay? So if you want the secret to creating consultants and helping people share and get their products paid for, invite them and take them to an event of some sort. Start as a sip and sample, then an opportunity meeting, then a corporate, and keep inviting. Invite your customers, invite new people, invite people that haven't started yet, okay? That's the most important thing. If you want to accelerate your business build, hosting events and taking people to events and having them around you where you can build an environment of nice culture and positivity is what's going to build your business, okay? So it's super, super important to take them to events, all right? They will see the vision and they'll say, oh my God, I think I can do this. I've got some friends, and off they go, okay? And that's it. That's all you need to worry about, okay? So enroll, support, event, and that's it.